So if you're moving to Spain, the chances are that your moving company, your remover, has asked you about storage. Do you need storage, and are there storage available? You might have discounted that, thinking that's just a way for your mover to make additional money, like selling inflated and worthless insurance. But believe me, there are several reasons why you should consider storage in Spain. 3 of them are pretty simple. The 4th one can save you potentially thousands and thousands of pounds. So the first reason that you would need storage here in Spain is to bridge the gap, if you like, between buying and selling, or selling and buying. You've sold your property in the UK, you're bringing it into Spain, you haven't found anywhere else yet, so basically you need to find short-term or maybe medium to long-term solution for where to put your goods, and that's where storage here in Spain comes into its own. The second reason is that you may be renting here in Spain. You've come in from the UK, you're renting for 3 months, 6 months, whatever. You're trying to find your forever home. You're looking around the areas, you're traveling up and down the costas, you're looking for that place that you want to call home, but you need to put your goods somewhere. And if you're renting, the chances are that the property that you're renting has already got furniture in. Most of the places that are for rent here in Spain are fully furnished. It's very rare that you'll find somewhere which is completely bare. So you need to put your furniture somewhere, and again, storage in Spain, that's what you want. The third reason could be all to do with Brexit. At the moment, being British citizens, we're almost treated as third-class citizens, and in the eyes of the EU, we are a third country. The UK is a third country. It's no longer part of the EU. So basically, you need to apply for visas to come into Spain. Otherwise, you're stuck with the 90 days rule, where you can only spend 90 days in any 180 here. Well, it's no good if you're going to come and live in Spain if you can only do it for 3 months at a time. If you're looking longer term and you're waiting for your visas to come through, you've sold your property in the UK, you're going to need storage here in Spain. So that's reason 3. Now we're going to come on to the main reason. And reason 4 is the reason for storage here in Spain. And it's all to do with being tax resident. And this potentially can save you thousands and thousands of pounds. Now, I mentioned previously about the 90 days. To become tax resident in the UK, here in Spain, you need to be in Spain for more than 183 days. If you're in Spain for 183 days or more, you will become tax resident. Now, being tax resident means that you are taxed and you are liable for tax on any gain, any income that you receive anywhere in the world during the tax year. Now, the tax year here in Spain runs from the 1st of July to the 31st of December. That's the tax year. We don't have April breaks. It's basically from the first day of the year to the last day of the year. Now, I mentioned the 183 days. If you are in Spain more than 183 days in that year, you become tax resident. So let's make an assumption here that you've got a property in the UK, you bought it, I don't know, back in the 80s for 50 grand. You've sold it now, you're looking to retire to Spain, you've probably sold it for 300,000 or more. You've made quite a gain on your property. Now, if you were to sell that in January in the UK, move into Spain in February, March, April and May, you will be liable. If you become tax resident, you will be liable for capital gains tax on the whole of your gain. Now, if that's 24%, I'll leave you to do the maths. It's quite a lot of money. Whereas, if you moved to Spain, after selling your house in January, if you moved into Spain, let's say in July, August or September, you will spend less than 183 days of that tax year in Spain. You will not become fiscally resident. You will not become tax resident. You will not become liable for your worldwide income until the 1st of January next year. So anything that's happened in the previous 6 months in 2026 doesn't count. So that capital gains is gone. It's under the UK laws where there is no capital gains on your residential home. Those rules are very, very different here in Spain. And that's the reason why you need to seriously consider moving in the second half of the year if you've sold your property previously, and not being liable for capital gains tax. So just to recap, storage isn't something that you need when something goes wrong. It's very useful for when something goes wrong, when we can't make a delivery. But storage is a big part of your removal. And here at Indalo Transport and Storage, we have huge resources of storage available. And from here, we deliver all over Spain, up through France and the rest of Europe. So storage is vitally important, and it's important to you if you're thinking of moving into Europe, especially into Spain during the coming year. I hope that's been useful. If there's anything you want to know, drop us a line, make a comment, like us below, follow us on Facebook.